Sam Smith has just said the most confusing thing I have ever heard in my life. It's one thing to be confused about your sexuality, but to be in a point in your life where you just say, I'm not either a woman or a man, is straight ludicrous. The link for this video will be in the description. So I'm quite sure you guys heard about it. The singer Sam Smith, who is openly gay, said in the interview that when he saw the word non-binary / genderqueer, that he said that's him. Now, for all the people who don't know what that means, it's saying that he isn't either gender. He just float around somewhere in between. So my take on this is that in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth, and he made a man. And he took from the man's rib, and he created a one man. So either you are a man or a woman in the beginning. What you do with your body from that point on is all on you, and you will pay at the end when you are judged. So I'll let you guys hear him say this, because I think this is just ludicrous. Because you're either a man or a woman. You know, you get to a point where you say you're not neither. You know, you just confused. A lot of people are confused with their sexuality at a young age, and that's becoming normal because a lot of people go through rejection. You know, you don't get a lot of men, and they call you fat and ugly, and then you find a lesbian woman that comes to your need and, you know, financially helps you, and you think that you are gay, and she's helping you. You have men in the same position. They don't get girls, and they get picked on, and then they meet a gay guy that shows them love, and they think that's love, which is confusing. So I'll be honest with you, and I'm gonna keep it biblical. The devil sends confusion to everybody. God made it very simple: man and woman. What you do from there is on you. But listen to Sam Smith in this interview as he sounds confused. Very confused.
It's the basis of all my sadness.
Really?
Like literally everything I've ever been sad about is my way. And it's, I struggle with it every day. Like 2 days ago, I had a full day where I was like, I just have to sit alone, I think, because I'm getting so sad. I get very, very dark and very sad. Mm-hmm. And recently I've been able to get out of those holes a bit quicker because of things like I Weigh. And because of reading and listening and hearing stories and, you know, changing my Instagram so that I can change what I'm looking at, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And
I was going to ask you, like, what impact has social media had on your brain when it comes to image? Has that made
it was awful at first, absolutely awful, and I've had to just change everything, you know.
Yeah.
Do you know what also is that the conversation, I think, which definitely spinballed this for me is, and I've never spoken about this, and it's something that I'm not even sure on myself, but I recently was reading stories about people who come out as genderqueer, non-binary, mm-hmm. and I've always had a bit of a war within my body and my mind about how
you define yourself.
Yes, because I do think like a woman sometimes in my head, and I've sometimes sat there and questioned, do I want a sex change? And it's something that I still think about, like, do I want to? But I don't think it is. When I saw the word non-binary, genderqueer, and I read into it, and I heard these people speaking, I was like, fuck, that is me.
Would you explain what that means to you, non-binary?
Non-binary genderqueer is that you do not identify in a gender. You are just you. You are a mixture of all different things. You're your own special creation. That's how I take it. I'm not male or female. I think I float somewhere in between. It's all on a spectrum. I think the same with sexuality. You know, like I've been with too many straight men to know that not everyone's who says they're straight are fully straight. You can sometimes like doing a bit of this here and a little bit of that there, and
dabbling.
You fall in love with people, not genitals. I've always been very free in terms of thinking about sexuality, and so I've just tried to change that into my thoughts on gender as well, and that's been bulled my relationship with my body, because I had breasts when I was 11 years old. have a very feminine body. When I move, when I have sex with men, it's very feminine.
You're a wonderful dancer.
I am feminine.
So obviously, Sam Smith don't know whether he is a man or a woman, but hopefully he will figure it out. What do you guys think about Sam Smith saying he's not either a man or a woman? Like this video, leave your comments, and subscribe. Later.